At your next family dinner, let's talk about our belly buttons. I know it might sound weird, but our belly button, which is almost an indelible mark, we can't pretend that it's not there. We can't hide it or wipe it away. It's a reminder and a sign that God, from the moment we were conceived in our mother's womb, where life begins, no matter what the Supreme Court tells us, had one objective, and that was to feed us through a mother's yes, and of course, what the dad has to do in providing for his children. You see, food and the pro-life movement go perfectly together. In fact, January 19th and the entire month of January is dedicated to the pro-life movement. And we will, across the country, take to the streets in a peaceful way. No buildings are gonna get broken into, no fires are gonna get started, and definitely the only F-bomb out there is gonna be the faith bomb, which tells us that God loves us. He wants to let the world know, and especially in America, that we believe in the Declaration of Independence and that we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in that order. Unfortunately, the world has been told a bunch of lies because the devil wants to feed us a bunch of lies, let's just admit that. It says to us that no, we can get rid of a child so that we can have pursuit of happiness. It's almost the exact disorder. We need to make sure that the first, most important and sacred right is life. And the only way we can really show that is if we feed one another. I know that many people who have struggled with the question about bringing a child in this world, whether you're a female or a male, because let's face it, that's kind of how you have to make a baby, that one of the big questions that people struggle with is, how am I going to provide for this child? And so our church and churches who believe in the right to life have to come together and let these women know that we will always provide for them. So in this month dedicated to right to life, just maybe talk about the pro-life movement, not in a judgmental way and not in a harsh way and certainly not in an incendiary and only political way. Let's talk about the right to life from where it begins, right here. So if you struggle with how to communicate faith at your dinner table, I tell you what, talking about your belly button will be more than a mouthful of conversations.